Radio Mais Brazil UK in Times Square. Radio Mais Brazil UK in Times Square.
If you could describe New York in one word, what would it be?
It's, you know, if you want to be somebody, I mean, you know, I gotta be it whether people care or not.
Yeah.
Well, if you really want to live and feel the way I feel, you gotta whip out your balls of steel. Times Square, Radio Mais Brazil UK in Times Square. Get it up.
Yes.
What's up?
Hello guys, I'm here with the Naked Cowboy from New York. How's it going?
Well, I'm the Naked Cowboy, keeping it real for you. I'm the Naked Cowboy, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, Brazilian radio.
Yes, how's it going?
Great.
You're good? Yeah, how many hours do you perform out here?
I've been on 11 to 5 for the
11 to
last
5.
couple hundred days,
Yeah.
like 160, well, about 223 days.
And people are really curious of, you know, how did the whole thing start?
I was born naked. I didn't quit.
Okay.
In 1998,
98.
I was already a reader of Tony Robbins and was just I was like 18, 19, whatever, reading motivational books. I'm gonna be famous, successful. I want, you know, it was the first time I heard the message I could do something with my life. I was a troublemaker my whole youth, and they just kept telling me, don't do this, don't do, and I didn't understand. I wasn't gonna be told what to do. So when I got that book, Tony Robbins, and he says you can be anything you want to be, it was like a light went off in my head, and he talks about modeling.
Yes.
In other words, finding people. Who do you want to be like? Well, I wanted to be like movie stars. I wanted to be famous and rich. In 1998, I was shooting for a nude magazine
All right.
in California, Playgirl. 1998, you can see me naked.
Yeah.
In 1998, when I'm going to shoot for this magazine, when I wasn't shooting, I went to the boardwalk, and at that time I was trying to be either a country singer, a movie star, all these big-time wrestler.
Yeah.
I go out on the boardwalk, fully dressed as a cowboy, and was ignored.
Okay.
And I had 2 cents thrown at me. And
All
the
right.
photographer said, well, why don't you play in your underwear or do something different? Which was no big deal. Right? It's just common sense, right?
Yeah.
I'm already working out. I'm doing everything. So I was marshaling my resources, put it all together. Was naked the next day, underwear, boots, and hat. People took pictures. I got on the news. Within a couple of weeks from then, I went back to Cincinnati, did it in my hometown, got arrested, made the news.
Then
told
it
them
thought,
my
this
story,
is it?
And I went city to city. I left, went to Nashville, got on the news.
Yeah.
Got city all the way to California, or Florida, California, and back. In 2 years, I went around the entire United States 3 times. And a friend said, well, why don't you go east? You could get arrested every 2 hours.
Okay.
Instead of every 12, you know, like you're doing a lot of drive time. The cities are closer together. I'd never done that. I got to Times Square, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Now it's 26 years, 11 months, 14 days. 27 years in November.
Yes.
Every day,
Next
including
month.
all of our blizzards.
Look guys, amazing. So, you know, a lot of people try to stand out in New York, and you've got all this experience. What's your advice for them?
Well, I'm the living example of what you want to do. I wanted to be, again, country singer, movie star. I wanted somebody to come and help me get famous, right?
Yeah.
To be discovered. Well, I discovered myself, and when I found a place big enough to embrace me,
Yeah. And it worked.
you do it your damn self.
When was the first time that when you were out here, you thought, do you know what? I've made it. I really did what I wanted to do.
I still can walk around half the day feeling like a complete loser, ready to kick a can of water. I'm doing my life, which is constantly mediated by I'm talking to you, I'm talking. I mean,
Yes.
so it's, you know, if you want to be somebody, I mean, you know, I gotta be it whether people care or not.
Yeah.
I do it I'm trying to condition myself to be so powerful, ready to do it at all times, spontaneous thinking, reading all day long, 2-3 hours of reading in the morning and night,
Oh.
mythology, philosophy, psychology. I post them all on my
Wow.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, all that.
Yeah.
So hundreds of thousands of people get a daily dialogue of basically mythology or
Wow.
neuropsychology. 'Cause I like the
Amazing.
way how the brain actually forces you to see the world through the narrative of the hero's journey.
Yes.
Since from the time we're born, we're here, we have a certain problem we got to solve. We go out into the possibility, the unknown, we the knower, from the known into the unknown, collect new information, update our maps, and go forward. And no matter how much we do that, we're actually the Ouroboros. We're
Yes.
the unknown. We're the thing we're keeping at bay with this fake structure to make ourselves feel like we're safe in a world that we all are everything. So I constantly study and reading mythology and those kind of characters. Jesus, the spirit hovered over the waters in Genesis and all the way through the Bible. So what is it?
What a life advice, man.
Anima,
What a life
the Greek
advice.
mythology with Seth, Osiris, Iris, same thing. 4 characters.
You know it.
We're doing it. So
We're doing it.
to study it,
Life
and then
is
each
here,
day,
man.
it's like a mythic journey to leave my comfortable place in Queen into the tunnel. I'm coming over the bridge now. Into the crime-ridden city and the climate and the weather and the blizzard. Just like each day's an opportunity to go out and just try to stand and get a couple shots and, still doing that.
Life is here and now, right?
You're going to be here, you're going to be.
If you could describe New York in one word, what would it be?
One word? I don't know about that. For one word. God.
Yes.
The God of everything.
Yeah, let's finish off with a song then.
Well, if you really want to live and feel the way I feel, you've got to whip out your balls of steel. Radio Mais Brazil UK in Times Square. Radio Mais Brazil UK. We'll see you there.
Yeah! You're amazing, man.
Thank you. I'm
Mate.